Hi everyone, this is Angela Go, founding member of INEX 360. And today I'm going to talk to you about the new game of corporate innovation. Today, everybody talks about innovation because it's not an option anymore. It is a must for survival today, but also into the future. Having been in different corporate environments in an innovation department, I've noticed some things that work and some things that don't work, including in those who are multi-billion-dollar companies. So let's look at a few traditional concepts first, and then I'll make a suggestion for what I believe will be the concept moving forward that will succeed. Now, the first traditional concept for innovation at large corporates is the incubation project, meaning that either there's collaboration with external incubators that are built in cities and are filled with startups that are there to accelerate the innovation process, and collaboration with the corporate to build something new together. Or there is an internal incubator within the company itself where they want to leverage their own employees in order to speed up some innovation projects. Now, what is the challenge in such an environment, the incubation environment? It is that there is a ceiling of speed. What I mean by that is that in the incubation process, everything goes fast and well, and there's a lot of hype around it. However, when the project gets to some maturity, there is a process of internalization or scaling up back into the mothership, which is not that easy. So what happens is that the rules in the big corporate slows down the speed that they actually enjoyed so much in the beginning of the process. Now, the second traditional way of doing innovation for large corporates is the acquisition model, meaning that large corporates acquire a startup from externally, and then they want to integrate it into their core business. Now, there is often a culture clash because of this, because the two cultures are very different, and the hype of the original acquisition might die out very, very soon. And we often see that the founding team of the startup leaves the company very soon, and with it the idea as well, which is a huge pity because usually there's a lot of potential in the startup that was acquired. Now, thirdly, the other model for innovation is what is called open innovation. And open innovation is when a corporate opens up their challenges in innovation to the rest of the world. They have a website where everyone can put in ideas for the challenges that they specifically have. Think about hackathons or other idea think tanks that corporates put out there. And then what happens is that they might get a lot of ideas, especially in hackathons. A lot of teams work very hard to develop an idea that can help the corporate with their challenge. However, it's a little bit of spraying and praying because a lot of ideas come out of it. And then the question, as always, is who is going to take the idea to the next level? Who in the corporate environment is gonna put their budget, their time, resources in order to develop it, especially when you don't have the expertise of the people who actually developed the idea. And finally, a lot of corporates go to existing suppliers, meaning usually consultancies, traditional large-scale consultancies. And here, the challenge is that usually they are very big as well, meaning that they might be as slow as the corporate itself, and they have exactly the same struggles as the corporate themselves have. So it's not easy to work with external suppliers, and of course they don't have the ownership of the idea or the entity once they have delivered on the innovation project. So there's no longevity in it either. Now, finally, let me go to the suggestion that we here at INEX have developed because of these challenges, and that is to build an ecosystem of partners who are at the top of their game and build together an external new entity together as partners in order to build in the longevity of the idea. And then, of course, an external neutral entity should be governing this new entity so that someone governs the whole system and the corporate doesn't have to put the time, energy, and resources in doing the whole governance, which is a big challenge for a lot of them. Now, the advantage of this, of course, is that there's no disruption of the core business in the large corporate because it's separate from the core business. And also, this enables the fast growth that is continued outside of the core business while both parties do benefit from it. And the experts that are attracted in a whole ecosystem and the governing party will give it longevity and trust and also on-demand expertise when it's needed. There's a lot of flexibility in this system. So tomorrow's world is not that of competition. We really believe tomorrow is all about abundance thinking. So moving from the I concept to the we concept. Together, we are much stronger, and together we should leverage each other's strength in order to build the best future ever. And instead of having it all in-house, we are going to build an amazing ecosystem that works in synergy together. So this is Angela Go, and I'll see you in the next episode.